Hello, I am Miss Tell It Like It Is, and I hope everybody out there is doing wonderful because I am doing wonderful. Today's topic is going to be when you have fallen in love with the narcissist. And this is for men and women. You know, a lot of times when we meet people, we have no idea that we are entertaining a narcissist. And narcissists come in many names. There are many different types of narcissists, but I'm not going to get into all the different types of narcissists. What I am going to say is that they all have destructive characteristics in common. The narcissist comes to destroy you, to take your identity, to take your joy, to take your hope, to take your peace, to take your love, to take your compassion. The narcissist comes in your life to take it over like a pirate taking over a ship. The narcissist comes to completely destroy you in every way, physically, spiritually, financially. The narcissist is a menace to society. But when the narcissist first come into your life, none of us know it. Because if we knew that we were getting involved with a narcissist, or even if we knew what a narcissist was, because some of us don't know, we, in the beginning, would have ran for our life. When the narcissist first comes, the narcissist is charming. A lot of times the narcissists know how to dress. The narcissist has swag. The narcissists just seem like they're just so put together. And the narcissists build you up. Even when you have a high self-esteem, they add more to your self-esteem in the beginning. With all the compliments, all the nice things they do for you. Just build you up. Make you feel loved and wanted. And you really believe that the narcissists care about you. Because you really, like I said, you don't know you're entertaining a narcissist. In the beginning, you're like a free fish in the sea, swimming, minding your own business. And then you look over and you see this shiny, beautiful bait. And that bait looks better than all the other baits around you. So you swim up to it. And that narcissist is so smooth that you bite the bait. You bite that hook, baby. And then that narcissist just begin to tell you all kind of things. You're so beautiful. You are different than anybody I ever met. Everybody I met have used me, has done something wrong to me, but your personality is so different. That narcissist begin to make himself out or herself out as if though they were a victim. So guess what? You begin to feel sorry for this person. This narcissist acts like all they ever wanted was love, but everybody just dogged them out. So you say, I'm going to show this person something they never had. And that is pure and real love. Because you feel sorry for the narcissist. Even though you don't know you're dealing with a narcissist, you're feeling sorry for this person. And if you're a lovable person, you begin to go out of your way to show this narcissist that, hey, I'm not going to use you. I'm not going to hurt you like the others. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to stick by your side all the way. So you go an extra mile and some. And as you're doing so much for that narcissist make you feel like you are on cloud 100, not 9, 100, baby. And that narcissist act like they're so satisfied with you, and you feel so good. You feel so good, like you just spellbound, like you just, it's so, I've never met somebody so beautiful as this person. And then, for some of you, the proposal come, and you're just so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. He proposed to me. And for some of you men, you propose to those female narcissists. And then when they know they got you, they got your heart, oh baby, the cape comes off and the horns come out. And everything that they were once satisfied with what you do or did for them, they become dissatisfied. Everything that they said they love about you, they complain about you. And where you were once a queen, you become a bitch. You become a whore. You become a cheating whore. They accuse you without any proof of anything. They make you like you're the most worstest person in the world. And then when you work to pull away from them, oh, you're just like all the others. You're trying to hurt them. But before you pull away, before you realize what you've gotten involved with, you really try to bring back that moment of excitement that you once had, that emotional high. It's like a crack addict. You know, they say when people try crack for the first time, they have this high. Because I ain't never did crack and never will. Y'all ain't never did no drugs, okay? It's still like it is. It's drug free. But I'm saying what I've heard. When you first do crack, you get this big high. And then a lot of times they get hooked because they're chasing that first high that they will never have. Well, that's how it is when you get involved with a narcissist. You are chasing that first emotional high you had when you first got with them. And guess what? You're never getting that high again. Because why? They build you up just so they can tear you down. And baby, it doesn't matter how strong you are. After a while, you will begin to feel your physical energy drained. You will start to be tired all the time and wonder, what's wrong with me? I'm taking my vitamins, I'm getting sleep. But when you wake up, You're still tired. And some of you, it'd be hard for you to go to sleep. Why? Because that narcissist is a hell raiser. They love their hell raisers, their debaters, and their peace breakers. They are full of the devil. And falling in love with them is like you to fall in love with Satan himself, baby. Because there are some narcissists that are violent, verbally and physically. And when you try to walk away from them, they try to instill fear in you. And for some, it works, and for some, it doesn't. It doesn't work for Miss Telly like it is. But then, the funny thing about it is, once you see all their ugly ways, you ask yourself, why am I still hanging on? Why? And then you begin to question yourself, am I a narcissist? See, because that's what narcissists do. They start having you to question yourself. So then, if you like Miss Tell like it is, you start researching. Because to be honest, Miss Tell like it is, I didn't even know what a narcissist was. I went on YouTube and I looked at some YouTube channels with people who talked about narcissistic disorder. And everything they talked about was everything that I had gotten involved with. And even though they say that to be diagnosed with narcissistic disorder, there has to be a professional doctor to diagnose you, baby, in my opinion, where you have so many narcissistic characteristics that is screaming out like a sore thumb, it doesn't take a rocket science to know that you have fallen in love with a narcissist. Because one thing about narcissists, you can never please them, baby. And the more you try, the worser they complain. And they don't have empathy. They don't have real feelings. And that is one of the hardest things. When you fall in love with a narcissist, that's one of the hardest things to understand, or one of the hardest pills to swallow. To know that you have fallen in love with someone that does not have the ability to fall in love with you. And to know that what they have shown you was nothing but pretense, because narcissists, whether a woman or a male, they are great actresses and actors. They are great at it. And like I said in the beginning, they are so charming. They pretend to be so compassionate. And don't tell them none of your life story, because they'll tell you in a heartbeat, I wouldn't do what that person did. I treat a woman with utmost respect. And baby, that narc be the worstest thing you ever met in your whole entire life. And many of you are out there, you may not even know you've gotten involved with a narcissist. But if you feel drained, you feel sad, you feel hopeless, you feel like you've given all you can do and nothing is good enough, you're constantly being accused, they don't want you to wear what you have always worn. They try to strip you of social media. They try to control where you go. They try to isolate you. Some narcissists try to isolate you from those that love you. They are severely critical of everything you do. They constantly ask you questions over and over, like they're interrogating you. Where you been? How long was it between the first place you went to the second place you went to? When did you get home? I called you. You didn't answer on the first ring. Why didn't you answer? Were you talking to a fuck boy? You may take a picture from a narcissist for a narcissist and send it to them. And they may have been so happy with your picture at first. But now all of a sudden they say, why aren't you smiling? And you may be smiling, but they say, it's something in your eyes. I don't think you really wanted to take that picture. Or are you sure you was taking that picture for me and not taking that picture for someone else? What's that dark spot on your neck? I think that's a hickey. And you can be, baby, you can explain, and they will tell you, no, you're cheating on me. I know you're cheating on me. You're playing with my emotions. You're playing games with my mind. And the more you explain, the more you have to explain. And they're masters at pushing your buttons. If you're not careful, you will be screaming on the top of your lungs. And you will be so out of your character. And then afterwards, you'll be drained. And the funny thing is, they'd be so calm. And why? Because they achieved their goal. And their goal was to make you angry. Their goal was to steal your joy and your peace. Because they are peace breakers and not peacemakers. Every time you argue with a narcissist, you give them this emotional high. It's almost like they're high on a drug. They're like, oh, I achieved my goal. I made that person so crazy and screaming, I love it. They get off on it, y'all. Like an orgasm. So when it comes down to arguing with a narcissist, baby, you will only drain yourself. You will eventually feel like you literally ran a marathon. And you may not even know why at first. Like, I'm so drained. What is going on? And what made you happy in the beginning, men and women, in the end will make you sad, depressed. Some of you may feel hopeless, may feel like you're stuck in a rut. Because breaking away from a narcissist is not easy. Oh, they hold on to you with a death grip. And why? Because they're not satisfied until they destroy you. In every way. They want to destroy you in every way. And then when they destroy you, that's when they're satisfied. And when you cry and you involved with a narcissist, baby, don't look for their sympathy, because they don't have empathy. They cannot feel. They can only pretend to feel. And that is the saddest thing, when you fall in love with a narcissist. But if you are someone out there that has fallen in love with a narcissist and you feel hopeless, I'm here to tell you, hold on. You will get through. Don't lose yourself in the midst of the narcissistic storm. Because there's a God that sits high and looks low. And he will help you through. He will guide you through. Because, baby, I was reading on narcissism, and what I was reading is it said that it's not really understood where this disorder comes from. It is, from what I was reading, it could either come genetically. They think it may come genetically, or from things that people went through in their life, from environments, which I think genetics and environment does play a great part in the development of a narcissist. But my true opinion, I believe narcissists, male and female, are demonically influenced by an unseen force. And the reason I say it is because when someone is so evil to try to strip you of everything, it has to be demonic, because it couldn't be good. And saying that, I'm just telling like it is. I told it like it is. Everybody, I hope you be happy. I hope you have peace. I hope you find some love and joy in your life. Even if it's finding love for yourself. If you like this video, if you like my channel, subscribe, comment, and share. I'm just telling like it is. And once again, I'm out of here. Take care. Toodle.